Top news headlines. Chief Minister N. Biren appeals to people to live together with love, peace and harmony. No outsider will be allowed to enter Manipur without inner line permit, says Chief Minister N. Biren. And Health Department, district magistrates ordered to step up preventive measures to fight new COVID-19 variant Omicron in state. A very good evening and welcome to Mami TV Primetime English News. This is MASACO NINGTHOUJAM giving you the latest news updates. Chief Minister NINGTHOUJAM Biren stressed the role of every individual in bringing love, unity and prosperity in the state. Despite various differences among different communities and people in the society, we must all coexist in harmony like different flowers in a garland, the Chief Minister said. He was speaking at a conference on the theme Interfaith Dialogue, the Need of the Global Society Today, organized by ISKCON in connection with the 84th birth anniversary of late Bhakti Swarup Damodar Swami at Classic Grande, Chingmairong today. The Chief Minister said the present generation needs to be enlightened about the ideals of Damodar Swami. Stressing the need to build up unity and peace, setting religious differences aside, he stated that the government has been devoting towards the same. Biren termed it unfortunate that spiritualism seems to be fading away from today's society. Spiritualism is vital to maintain discipline in the society, he added. Chief Minister pointed out that the government has been taking various developmental projects in the state, out of which development of Loktak Lake as one of the greatest tourist destinations of the world is one of such government's initiatives. The centre has recommended sanctioning of 1,500 crore rupees for the same, he said. The Chief Minister also assured that steps will be taken to make Loktak Lake one of the most beautiful lakes of Southeast Asia.
Message which is the people only through this spiritual harmoniously how we can live together, equal sharing, equal development, equal respect. See even I one is the last point. I see one of us over responsibility. I see the government unity, peace and harmony belong to the citizen stakeholder state context spiritual what is effect the spiritual spiritualism indiscipline society unrest spiritualism message
Managing Director of Babina Groups, T.H. Thabali, Chairman of ISKCON Manipur, Eknath Das, Archbishop of Manipur State, Dominic Lumon Didi, President of Jamiatul Ulema Manipur, Maulana Syed Ahmed, General Secretary of International Sanamahi Association and former Joint Director of Art and Culture, Sapamcha Bhegya, and retired Professor of MU, Dr. W. Nabakumar, were among dignitaries present at the conference. Chief Minister NINGTHOUJAM Biren has stated that the government has been enforcing inner line permit system and that it does not turn a blind eye to the same, stating that earlier it took time in tracking the outsiders in the state. He maintained that no outsider will be allowed to enter the state illegally. The Chief Minister was speaking to media persons on the sidelines of the conference in connection with 84th anniversary of late Damodar Swami, Dr. T.D. Singh, held at Classic Grande today. Responding to media query, Chief Minister Biren said the government does not disregard inner line permit and that tracking computerized devices have been installed at different border gates to check illegal entry of outsiders to the state. He further maintained that no outsider will be allowed to enter the state without inner line permit pass.
Tracking computerized machinery ma'am so get a loy like adugi she talking another talk habidugi examine to ticket produgi matam krasangba one no one will allowed without the pass or no one will allowed to enter without the pass adu de koi mate khra yeng thong yeng jin tawbagi thiring ai computerized to mi kyam thok re kyam thokte haiba adu gumba lakpatugi matam khitang longna bagi wani adu government side ge neglect to bolai roi and
Chairman of State Disaster Management Authority and Chief Secretary of Manipur, Dr. Rajesh Kumar, has issued an order to the Health Department and district magistrates to beef up precautionary measures in the wake of rising cases of new COVID-19 variant Omicron across the world. The order advised the Health Department and concerned district magistrates to put into force the guidelines and SOPs issued by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare to contain the spread of the new variant on November 25th. Further arrangement and necessary measures will be notified by the Home Department shortly, the order added. Chief Minister N. Biren asserted that people are compelled to commit crime to meet basic requirements in life. In order to uproot such crimes, BJP-led government has been making all-out efforts by taking various welfare schemes for the poor, the Chief Minister added. He was speaking at a one-day political conference held at Kakching Yumbi Macha High School ground, organized by BJP Kakching Mandal yesterday. The Chief Minister further reiterated that law and order situation has been improved in the state in the last 4.5 years' rule of BJP-led government in Manipur, and it is a gift of the government to the people. The good relation between the people and the government and between the people and the police made it possible, he added. Chief Minister Biren also stated that the objective of the government is to bring development and maintain peace and harmony among different communities in the state.
Professionally, masada crime, you are crime to give a campu di machine yamde. The car live with the Himalayan number later day. Aisa like a manable later day. Sigi Mayam Sidagini. Society the crime lies. Aduna, a quick government be heck a hand upon Lie of the Mamitagi Mapita Halloy the Vini, lying bullet having them lying up a sality having Mamitagi Mapita Halloy the Vini. Best way of courage they quit. Heck Saka Piper Horopoga. The Chief Minister की हक्सेल की टेंग बांग है ना लुपा लाख अनियनी की फ्री द हॉस्पिटल में देखा चल लगा आएगी ईमान आ रखा था पूरे ईमान आ रखा था नुपी ना रखा था ईशान आ रखा था नांगे उखों दिए ना गारा का कप के तो उसी के ले रहे मधु नसी दी मधु कोहल लबन
Works Minister Thongam Biswajit, Education Minister S. Rajain, Agriculture Minister O. Lukhoy, MLA of Wangjing Tentha Assembly Constituency, Paunam Brojen, MLA of Kakching Assembly Constituency, Mayang Langbam Rameshwar, President of BJP Kakching Mandal, S.H. Shyamjai, were among the dignitaries who attended the political conference. A discussion program on Vision Document 2037 of NPP intending candidate of Moirang Assembly Constituency in the upcoming 12th State Assembly elections, Thongam Shanti, was held at Moirang Philim Lekai yesterday. NPP Moirang Bloc and National People's Youth Front Moirang Bloc jointly organized the program. Speaking on the occasion, Working President of NPP Manipur, L. Jayantakumar, stated that people are scared of even giving a democratic comment lest they should be arrested by the police. Right to life, right to property, etc. have been violated in today's democracy. As such, it is high time people joined hands and vote for the candidate who can facilitate the enjoyment of basic human rights, he said. Stressing the importance of the vision document to safeguard the rights of the people, MLA L. Jayantikumar stated that one needs political determination to carry out the points laid out in the document. He added that NPP intending candidate Thongam Shanti is the only candidate in Moirang constituency who can work with such political determination. Thongam Shanti assured that NPP Moirang bloc will give all-out efforts to translate into action every resolution in Vision Document 2037 from time to time, stating that NPP is a political party which has been working for development of Northeast states. Shanti stated that the party will also play a pivotal role in ushering in development in Moirang constituency and the state at large. President of BJP Kangabok Mandal, Tomba Kuman, has appealed to people of Kangabok constituency to support and make BJP candidate from the constituency win the upcoming 12th Manipur State Assembly elections. Tomba Kuman said the same at a booth-level meeting held at Kangabok Mayai Lekai Multipurpose Hall organized by BJP Kangabok Mandal yesterday. He further urged the people to support the candidate which gets the party ticket and BJP intending candidates in the constituency to support one another to ensure victory for the Saffron Party. Assam Minister and co-election in charge of BJP Manipur, Ashok Singhal, Secretary of BJP Manipur Pradesh, K. Inaucha, President of BJP Thoubal, Yumnam Kumarjit, BJP intending candidates of Kangabok constituency, Dr. K.H. Akhoisana and T.H. Jadumani, and Kundrakpa Major Mangang were among those who attended the meeting. Debate competition with an aim to raise awareness on free and fair election among the people was held at Litan Community Hall, Hairok, yesterday. Youth Collective Manipur, YCM and Debaters Union Manipur, in association with City Club Hairok Part 2, organized the competition. Head of Department of Law, MU, Yumnam Premananda, was the speaker of the debate held on the motion, extravagant expenditure for election led to failure of elected representatives to take up developmental works. Assistant Professor of Political Science Department, DMU, Arambam Noni, Assistant Professor of Law Department MU, Dr. Sapam Dilip, were the jury members. Elangbam Laleba, MK Saroj Khan, Anamika Hairang Kongjam, and Rina Thangjam raised their views and arguments during the competition. It's time for a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
The pinnacles of success for your children. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNESCO School. Excellence in education.
Welcome back after the break. Moving on to the national news. Speaking about the alleged killing of 14 civilians in Nagaland by the armed forces, Union Home Minister Amit Shah today told Lok Sabha that it was a case of mistaken identity and the army has expressed regret over the incident. Addressing the Lok Sabha during the 0 hour, Amit Shah said all agencies have been asked to ensure that such incidents are not repeated in future. The Government of India expresses regret against this unfortunate incident, he said. On the other hand, Nagaland Chief Minister Nephew Rio today said that the Armed Forces Special Powers Act, AFSPA, has blackened the image of India and should be removed. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma too called for a repeal of the AFSPA. The Nagaland Chief Minister, accompanied by Deputy Chief Minister Y. Paton, Cabinet colleagues and senior officials of Nagaland Police and State Government took part in the mass funeral program held at Mon Helipad ground. Rio said that the centre has given an ex gratia of 11 lakh rupees each to the families of those killed in the firing incidents. India recorded 8,306 new COVID-19 cases, according to the Health Ministry's data release in the last 24 hours. As many as 211 new deaths were reported in the country. With 8,834 recoveries, the active cases in India stood at 98,416. Meanwhile, several cases of the Omicron variant of coronavirus have sprung up in India, with Maharashtra, Rajasthan and Delhi reporting new cases on Sunday. Currently, India's tally stands at 21. While 7 cases were reported in Maharashtra's Pune district, of which 6 belonged to the same family in Jaipur, 9 cases of the Omicron variant were confirmed, all of whom had attended the same wedding. In Delhi, a man in his 30s was found to be infected with the new variant and admitted to the Lok Nayak Jayaprakash Narayan Hospital. India has emerged as the 4th most powerful country in Asia, with its overall score declining by 2 points from 2020 in the Lowy Institute Asia Power Index. India fell short of the major power threshold in 2021 and is among 18 countries in the region to trend downward in its overall score in 2021. The institute noted that India exerts less influence in the region than expected due to its negative power gap score. India is ranked lower than Nepal and Sri Lanka in the Power Gap Index published by the institute. It finished 4th on the measures of economic capability, military capability, resilience and cultural influence. On the one hand, it remains in the 7th place in its defense networks, reflecting progress in its regional defense diplomacy. On the other hand, India has slipped into 8th position for economic relationships as it falls further behind in regional trade integration efforts. Russian President Vladimir Putin arrived in New Delhi today afternoon for the first 2+2 dialogue at the India-Russia Annual Summit. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov and Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu already arrived late on Sunday night. India and Russia are slated to ink a deal to manufacture 7.5 lakh AK-203 assault rifles for the Indian Army under the Make in India initiative. The Russian president is also likely to gift Prime Minister Narendra Modi the S-400 air defense system model, top government sources told. The AK-203 assault rifle deal would be the main attraction. The Russia-designed AK-203 will be produced in a new factory in Uttar Pradesh. The terms of the deal for numbers, price and manufacturing process have already been agreed upon. And now, before we wrap up, the top news headlines once again. Chief Minister N. Biren appeals to people to live together with love, peace and harmony. No outsider will be allowed to enter Manipur without inner line permit, says Chief Minister N. Biren. And Health Department, district magistrates ordered to step up preventive measures to fight new COVID-19 variant Omicron in state. And that's all for the Primetime English News. Thank you for watching.
इकाई खुमनबा अमदी नोलुप उच्चरी ममी टीवी